Brilliant. Thanks. I'm from Show Snob and my name's Alexandria Ingham. How are you?
I'm fine, Alexandria. Lovely to see you.
You too. So I want to jump right in and ask, what was it about St. George that really made you want this character?
Well, I guess the first thing was the great compliment of being asked to join this cohort, this sort of pantheon of extraordinary women who run all the intelligence agencies in the movies and on the television. It's a pretty swell crowd to be a part of, and it was very exciting to see if I could manage that. And as an actor, it was a wonderful challenge to see how much you could do with how little.
I mean, that is one of my questions. We see so little, but you are this formidable presence every time you're on the screen. So what was it like, to play around with this character and, you know, have that presence?
Well, you just have to. I mean, the thing is, it's so beautifully written that if you do what they say, it probably will work. And in some ways, you have to believe that everybody thinks that you're the big poobah. And then, of course, I did get to wear all those gorgeous white suits. And so I was the only person, apparently, in the entire world that was dressed in white. That was a help. Our brilliant costume designer, Bernadette Croft, helped me a lot. So sometimes I could just play the suit.
I love that. I mean, we very rarely see like women in power, and this one is just it's all women, and they are all running this show.
Absolutely.
So, can you tease anything about St. George? I mean, like I said, there's so little that we see.
Well, let's see. There's quite a lot to tease about Sandra. First of all, we learn very interesting things about her private life and her past, and then um, then we learn that she sometimes colors outside the lines.
I mean, they always do color outside the lines.
They do, but you think that she's making the lines, and then you find out.
So, what's it been like working with this cast? I mean, there are some big names, but there's also some brilliant newbies coming into the show.
Absolutely. This is one of the best casts I've ever worked with. And I've been really lucky in my career. So I've worked with some pretty remarkable people. But these people from from the people who are just beginning their ride to the top, like Sinclair, um, to Brian, whom I've known in the theater in New York, Adina Porter, who's an old friend of mine. I've known Adina since she first came to New York because she came to study with my oldest friend in New York, the brilliant acting teacher, K. Michael Patton, and all the other people in the company. It's a thrill every time you walk in. You think, oh, who do I get to talk to today? Who do I get to play with today?
I mean, that's that you come from the theater background. So, did that help you with playing St. George?
Well, the thing about this is that we were talking about Sinclair before, who plays Parker. I suspect that this is probably the only spy thriller in history, one of whose principal characters is a playwright. So that was a great place to start. And I think because Thomas Brandon, who is one of the showrunners and the creator of the show, was a playwright, that um, a lot of the show has the intimacy of a play in some way. My husband mentioned that when we were watching it all.
I was saying I just noticed it because it's all the facial expressions, and there's times where you don't think you're being seen on the camera, but you're playing it as if you are, and then they catch the little moments.
Yes, well, you should know the thing about the movies and the television is if they take a picture of it, it happened. You have to be ready for that. They don't always tell you when they're going to take a picture.
So I'm going to ask one last question. How would you describe St. George in 3 words or phrases?
Woman in charge.
Nice. Thank you so much for your time. I can't wait for people to see it.
Thanks very much. I'm so glad it pleased you.
Thank you.